Hey everybody, it is Sunday the 16th and I just wanted to try to get something put together for you guys today. This weekend has been crazy busy. I think I just heard some thunder. I'm excited. The wind's out. There's somebody in the trash. That was less exciting. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm listening. I am just taking this weekend to just refresh myself, my mind, my body, my soul, my energy, refill my cup, relight my fire. Yesterday, I got to meet one of the rock stars in my business organization that I had never met before, but we had developed this amazing friendship online over the last while. And I can't even put words to it. It was just an amazing day. I feel so renewed. And then today I've been doing face stuff. I just put some more stuff in my hair to just kind of give it a little oomph before I do some color on it later this week to get rid of the last little bit of redness, orange that is in here. You can see a lot more on the camera than you can in person. It does not look like this orangey in person. It looks more like this in person. But that being said, I'm trying to get this to match the ashier blonde at the top. And it looks really dark on this camera. It's like really like, I don't know, this is my new phone, guys. So like I'm still playing with things because coloring is not right. Although I am this white and pasty pale. So maybe it is. Now that I just had a squirrel moment, I wanted to share with you basically what I've been doing today. I didn't take my phone out with me because it was supposed to start raining, and it actually did right after I started watering my plants. So I came back in and I'm like, the rest can just be watered by nature. But I was shocked when I got into my garden. I'm trying to find the words for it. I was absolutely shocked. I had so many volunteer plants this year. Where my tomatoes were planted last year, I know some of the tomatoes had dropped, had gotten mixed up into the soil. I mean, I compost, so any of the seeds that I throw in there could grow. And I'm not complaining. I probably have 400 tomato plants like trying to grow out there. So what I did with all the volunteer ones that are just like this big, some of them were like this big because they were like way down at the bottom of the soil and they had grown all the way up, and there's these little starter leaves at the top. I'm amazed at how much energy that they had in them, even though my soil is like 90% compost. So I guess that kind of makes sense. And I mean like vegetable compost. But before I get onto that tangent, what I did was I wasn't careful because I'm like, you know what? The ones that survive, the strongest ones, those are the ones that I want because I save seeds and I want to continue the strongest of the strongest, the best fruiting, the ones that are meant to survive, let nature take its course kind of mentality. I just, you find that tomato that you still see the skin hasn't broken down. All the insides are just like hundreds of little tomatoes, like a big clump of tomatoes just like coming up out of it. I had to like look over at myself to see how silly I looked. But that's the reality of it, It's this huge clump of stuff growing up, and I just took them and I just pulled them all apart, spread them up over the soil, put about a ½ inch to an inch of soil over the top of them. Whichever ones are strong enough to grow up through that and come through, I will allow to grow this year. And if some of them die off, which some of them do, usually most of them will still come through. And then I'm trying to figure out what to do with all these tomato plants. But I only started 10 or 12 plants this year because I had a feeling I was going to get a lot coming. And I had some issues getting my tomato plant started, so I'm grateful that there's some out there that have volunteered, that many have volunteered. So that's half of one of my garden beds, or about a third of one of my garden beds. I've got tons of peas planted, beans planted. My beans that I planted out there got a little bit of sun scald, I think, the other day. The sun was really intense. So I'm hoping they recover. The leaves aren't completely white. They're just like tinged and faded. So I know they've got sun scald to them. But other than that, they're pretty good. The peppers that I had overwintered, and I just like, they dried out a couple times. I didn't take a really good care of them. I was like, whatever. There's 2 or 3 of them that had died. I already pulled those out, composted those, and then the rest of them are growing. They're everywhere is covered in all these little leaves, the green leaves growing, this green foliage, and I'm super excited because they survived. So I've got bell peppers and I've got super chilies that I overwintered, planted before all the frost was over. Like, I was just like, whatever I'm putting outside, I don't have room in this room anymore. So I'm sure you've noticed, like, they disappeared and you never saw them again. That's because they've been outside. They've been frosted. I think that, yep, they even got snowed on. We did get a light snow. They've been covered in snow. And they survived. So I'm gonna just let them stay and do their thing. Each pepper has a lot of seeds inside, and I had kept 1 green bell peppers with the seeds and a variety of the tricolor peppers, and like I literally just put 100 seeds. So I planted a bunch of tricolor seeds and a whole bunch of green bell pepper seeds. Once those really start growing, if I have a whole bunch of them, there's another part of garden space that I'm going to transplant them into. That's just kind of where I'm starting them. So all the peppers are together. I planted some more mustards in one of the garden beds along the house today. More broccoli and cauliflower. Actually, no, I didn't plant broccoli because my broccoli got eaten. But I have 3 cauliflowers that are like yay big that I planted outside the other day. So those are out there. I'm not planting corn yet. Corn will go out probably in 2 weeks, even though it's probably safe enough to put it out. My thing is I'm trying to decide where to put it. I have my 7x7 trellis to go out. I did it, oh goodness, I think I did it 5 feet by 7 feet. Or no, 5 feet by 8 feet. I plan on pushing the first full level into the ground. It's not, I mean, it's cheap. It's not going to provide all that much more. I was able to bend it and twist it to get the holes to line up. If you remember right, seeing that clip. Did I give you that clip? I don't think I've given you that clip, so I'll give you that clip right now. So I bought this trellis arch thingy, and putting it together, I've already realized this one, this hole is not at the right angle. So I'm hoping I have enough pieces. And some of them aren't, the holes don't line up. But I'm hoping I have enough pieces to figure it out, because this is one of those Amazon purchases made a while ago because it was super cheap during the winter. I should have grabbed a regular screwdriver of mine. I'm in here fighting with this, but on you guys. It's past its return date is what I was trying to say. I have a squirrel I am battling that is eating absolutely everything in the garden. I have planted peas twice. Some spots 3 times. Carrots, beets. Stuck them right out of the dirt. Granted, they weren't very big yet, but they were growing. So I ordered some hot pepper spray. That should be here in a few days. I am expecting a couple of days of rain. So I'm not stressing out too much about it not being here for a couple of days. I'm not rushing out to the store to go get it. I'm not gonna drive wherever, just, you know, to look for that if they have it. So I think I'm gonna have to make it work with that one. I might have to take this piece to somebody I know. Well, I have the stuff I could do it myself, but I don't trust myself. To somebody I know to straighten that out, because that hole is supposed to go straight through like I'm looking at you, and it's this way. So that's not gonna, you can see over here on this part how much it's turning in order for it to be like, that's quite the turn. So yeah, I'm gonna get to this. See how that works out. I'm hoping, I guess, that I find one that is kind of cut incorrectly the opposite way. So it works itself out. Oh, that would be so nice. We'll see. Oh my goodness, get through the damn thing. These holes are really like snug. It's the slightest bit off, it will not go through. I already caught myself once, I just caught myself again. I'm telling you what, ever since I was a little kid, growing up, I was always the one in the family to snag my finger on staples and packaging. The bag that had the screws in it. That little itty bitty staple right here, I got my finger on it. Oh, this is another crooked one, kind of, a little bit. Maybe, oh. Or it'll just screw me over it no more. Remember to turn and screw the bottom piece turns and screws off the other end if you don't hold it. I'm trying to like hold on to this. I'm just not meant to cut up for this kind of stuff. building this in the house, which is probably not the best idea, but better looking like a fool in the house than looking like a fool outside, where the whole world can see me. Nah, just look like a fool on YouTube. Well, more than just your neighbors. I don't think before I talk sometimes. Oh, Lordy. Alright, well, let me see if I can attach this to this. I'm getting really risky here. This is the one that doesn't line up right. I'm seeing if I can do it, because if I can't do it, I have to screw. I'm gonna be really sad if I spend $30 on this and it doesn't work. All because of one freaking. And I can't even say that person has one job and they messed it up. A machine has one job and it messed it up. Like, how does that happen? I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can finagle it. Oh, should I really just put it the wrong way? No, that's right. Okay, so I think this. Each side goes in opposite direction. So I gotta make sure I'm doing it right. You know what? I struggle with this piece. Wait a sec. I'm determined to make it work because I do not want to have this sitting here for a few days. Get that fixed. Bent slash twisted slash. I'm not sure how to do this shit. I'm gonna see if I can make it work anyways. Alright, I'm probably gonna break something, but whatever. If it's not gonna work without me trying it, I guess it doesn't matter. Keep swinging. Keep coming loose. Like I said, I would never waste my money on something like this again. Nope, 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 nope. work, so I'm like stepping on something and breaking apart. Sorry, I'll sit so you guys can see me. I'm really bad at this whole video thing. I already told you. Don't expect miracles from me. This shirt is so comfortable, by the way, guys. Amazon find. Whoa, Amazon. I have an Amazon haul coming on Wednesday. It is Monday. I didn't tell you guys that. You can move it just a little bit and you pull and it comes all the way up. Come on, Tanya. Yeah, so Wednesday I will you can do it. Oh, I can't move this anywhere. Oh, I should not have put this together inside. Why can I not get this in here? Even like just almost get it. Screw in. Finally got it lined up. Ah! Screw fell out. Keep my finger pushing on it while I get it in. I need to try to stand this. I can't. Sorry guys, I try not to swear. Oh, don't give up on me now. I like hearing that sound. Screw this in underneath. Everything sucks. As soon as I am done using it, it's going in the garbage. I forgot what it came with, and I just had it set aside because I was like, oh, this will be handy. I don't ever want to have to try to use this again. Oh my god. It is like stripped. It is like kind of stripped everything. Screwed. Because I've thrown out a few curse words, I don't know what I'm going to edit out of there. But just to let you know, I will not be putting the link for this in the product description below. At least not at this rate. I guess it's staying like this. It's literally like 7 feet wide. It's like taking up my whole room right now. I don't know how I'm going to get this outside. Alright, so I legit might have to put the rest of it together outside. Okay, so now you got to see my battle with that. Yeah, I'm gonna push the first little bit of support into the ground. I might do cucumbers up the sides. I've thought about just growing corn on each side of that and using as support. I don't know yet. I've cleared a little bit more space to use for a garden that had been used for a garden last year. I just put a whole bunch of pots there, but the grass was growing up in between. It's hard to like use a weed whacker in between full grown pots of stuff. So I've been kind of cleaning up my garden area, working on that. It's a work in progress, and I feel bad because I'm not gonna bring you guys out there in the rain, but I will get you guys a garden update at some point. You are going to get Eliana's video tomorrow. All right, well, I need to cut in here because as you can see, you did not get Eliana's video before this, and now I've got to like shift everything around that I had planned to do this week for you guys because her Fire tablet, the Amazon Kids Fire tablet thingy that we got, I connect it to the computer and I can see where it says Fire under Files, but when I open it, there's nothing there. And normally on my phone, it'll give me a prompt and it'll say, you know, or do you, you know, allow it to connect this device to be connected to by whatever. Nothing popped up on here. Oh man, I gotta wash that screen. It's a kid's tablet. It's gonna have fingerprints all over it. But I can't access the files on here. And her camera is MIA. I'll pretend for a moment that that doesn't bother me, that a $50 camera just disappears. It's nowhere in my house. I have spent the last 2 days tearing it apart. Basically, since I recorded this yesterday, before the kids went to school today, the three of us were tearing the house apart. And it's not here. So I'm assuming it's at her dad's house. I messaged him and he said he hasn't seen it, but Eliana could have hid it anywhere there, set it anywhere there. Somebody else in the house could have moved it. You know what I mean? Like so many different things. So unfortunately, you're going to have to wait. But that's okay because you're getting this micro garden update, mini garden update, and you will get stuff from the kids later. You'll just get more once it is found. And once I can get to the like 2 hours of video that she has on her tablet. Like literally her tablet is filled with video and we can't install any apps. She's got like 3 apps on her phone. I mean on her tablet. I keep wanting to say her phone. Oh, she's way too young for a phone. Anyways, all right. So I'm going to let you get back. I'm going to step back out. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you guys joining me on this journey through life. And stay tuned for the next video that you see because I'm going to have kind of some in-depth conversations, some revelations, just lots of good stuff to share and talk to you guys about, and future plans and all sorts of stuff that you guys are not going to want to miss. So until next time, take care of yourselves and stay well.